Hey, welcome to Reddit Revenge. We have two pro-revenge stories today, so sit back and relax and smash that subscribe button. Story 1. Terrorize my family. Enjoy losing everything and going back to jail. Let's introduce you to today's cast. We have the following. Me, wife, douchebag, entitled woman, and entitled woman 2. Hello, this is a long post, so buckle up for the ride. Myself and my wife had just had our second child, and moved into a duplex in an amazing neighborhood, had its own playground even. We moved in and greeted the neighbors, bunch of younger people, but they seemed okay. The first day after moving in we find that they're gone, and they left their 7-year-old, on a school day, outside our door with a bag of goldfish, and a note asking us to watch him while they went out. Cue cops call 1. The neighbors and me got along really well. Old guy next door repaired bikes for a hobby, and the next door neighbor did woodworking and would always come over to see the kids, and send his grandkids over to play too. They warned us that our upstairs neighbors were trouble, constant traffic going in and out, and parties every single night. This was 110% the truth. It got to the point we couldn't sleep at night, and we had multiple altercations to the point it was full-blown yelling matches. The landlord was useless, and would do nothing to get rid of them, so I bided my time. Eventually one night they came home in their red Mazda 3, and it was destroyed. They must have hit someone and ran, so I called the RCMP to let them know. At the very least I figured they'd get in deep shit, but oh man, I had no idea what I had just unleashed. Turns out the douchebag had a warrant out for his arrest for drug trafficking. He got hauled away in cuffs that night. An entitled woman 2 got a visit from CPS again as they left their son home alone again. This wasn't once or twice, it was every single day. So my wife went digging for names and found the mother on Facebook. Using public record searches we found out that they owed Easy Home nearly $48,000 in assets, as they had taken off from the original address with all of their furniture, including TVs and a huge sound system. 48 hours later the sheriff was there with a box truck emptying their house. Took the beds, couches, TVs, the annoying subwoofer system, kitchen set, and even the dressers. CPS came shortly after and removed the child from the house. I didn't enjoy seeing him taken away, but they never fed him, and he was always in the same clothing, and it was falling apart. We went out of our way to make sure he had full meals when we could, not gonna let a kid starve. The douchebag went to jail for drug possession. He was out on bail, and hid the drugs in a dresser they took. Entitled woman 1 went to jail for assaulting the sheriff, and entitled woman 2 actually had a happy ending. Far as I know, after she lost her son she went through multiple programs to clean herself up, and started working to provide for her son. Ran into her a couple years ago, and she thanked me for what I did. I got pro-revenge on the drug dealer and his girlfriend, and thankfully helped someone get on the right path. End of story 1. Now on to our second story. Brother ruined my wedding by proposing, so I ruined his proposal. Throwaway account. I, 35 male, have a young brother, Todd, 29 male, who had a complicated birth, and had to stay a month in the ICU. And because of that my parents have always doted on him, and almost denied him nothing, even if it was to the detriment of my sister Abby, 32 female, and me. My brother drinks and on the attention, and has on more than one occasion made himself the center of attention at either my sister's, or a cousin's special event. Because of this Abby and I have a strained relationship with Todd and our parents. Unfortunately, Todd met and fell in love with Lucy, 24 female, who announced her own pregnancy at the baby shower my mom held for Abby. When I proposed to my wife Michelle, 30 female, I just wanted to elope, but she really wanted her family to be there. So I invited my family out of obligation. While out, my best man Jim, 35 male, noticed a receipt from a jewelry store slipped out of Todd's pocket. Jim confronted Todd about this, which led to an argument. Jim told me everything, and I told Todd that he was no longer going to be a groomsman, because I knew he was going to propose at my wedding. Todd cried to our parents, and which led to a blowout. In my parents' eyes, since Todd never admitted that he was going to propose to Lucy at my wedding, I was unfairly judging him. I refused, and brought up Todd's past behavior. My parents couldn't refute this, and got Todd to agree to not try anything at my wedding. This wasn't enough to convince me to let him be a groomsman, but I warned him that if as a guest, he tries anything, I would make him regret it. Fast forward to the wedding, and surprise, Todd walked over to Lucy, and proposed to her during Michelle's father-daughter dance, and did it in a way so that everyone would notice. Cue my revenge. Jim and I had hired a woman to pretend to be Todd's side piece, who cornered Todd and Lucy, and claimed that she was pregnant with his baby. Todd denied this, but when she called his phone, I gave her his number, and messed with Todd's phone to incriminate him. It didn't look good. Lucy threw the ring back at Todd and left in tears. When Todd saw the smile on my face, he knew that it was me. I didn't respond to a single call or text from him, or my parents, until after the honeymoon. Lucy has thrown Todd's stuff out, and has been denying him access to their kid. Todd is furious, and is demanding that I clear his name. I sent him a text saying that I had no idea what he was talking about, as well as a screenshot of a bill for the wedding, and gave a vague message demanding reimbursement for half of the wedding costs. Michelle knew the whole time what I was planning, and gave me the green light after Todd ruined her moment with her dad, so I felt pretty good, but now even Abby thinks I went too far. And that's the end of our second story today. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss the daily upload. Have a great day.